The Terra Base by DOOA is a ceramic tube designed for growing epiphytes and mosses in a state close to the conditions of their natural habitat. It works by filling the ceramic base with water, which seeps through the pores of the clay from the inside out over a period of days, keeping the plants constantly damp. With its minimalist design, the Terra Base celebrates the natural world by inviting a small piece of it into your home. Inspired by Wabi-Sabi, the Japanese tradition of finding beauty in the imperfect, this simple ceramic structure showcases the impermanence and ever-changing essence of nature. The clean design captures the definition of Wabi, which is to live a pared-down life in tune with nature, while the fluid life of whatever is planted on it exemplifies Sabi, or the passage of time. Interior design is embracing the imperfections of nature as a way to highlight the beauty in objects with history and life, appreciating the minor details and taking time to slow down. In our Neo-Glass Air, we chose a selection of carnivorous plants, the first being nepenthes, which resemble pitchers of water. In their pitchers, they produce a liquid used to drown and consume their prey. We used a second carnivorous plant, Drosera capensis, also known as the carnivorous sundew. It has sticky tentacles that trap and consume arthropods. The tentacles will get more red with higher levels of light, and in the summer months will shoot stalks of pale violet flowers. We also used two miniature orchid varieties that do well in high light. The first we used is Terraceris longicalcareum, which will produce blooms that are a long stem with clusters of iridescent yellow and orange flowers. The second orchid is Mediocalcar decoratum that grows as a weeping mat of foliage, similar in appearance to moss. It's commonly called candy corn orchid for their flowers that are colored in shapes similar to Halloween candy. From Tropica, we use Bucephalandra wavy green, which is a slow, easy-growing, low-maintenance plant. Also from Tropica, we used Christmas moss to cover the entire Terra Base. Prep and cut the moss into small spreadable pieces. I used 8 Tropica 1-2 grow cups to cover the entire Terra Base, but you could probably get away with less by cutting into even smaller pieces and spreading more conservatively. Using aquatic safe superglue, put a dab at the top of the Terra Base and secure the end of your cotton thread over top, making sure it dries between application and the next step. Spread the aquatic moss in sections all over the Terra Base and firmly wrap it with cotton thread. Do this process repeatedly until the entire base is covered. When wrapping is finished, glue the excess thread to the Terra Base to secure it. Attach your epiphyte plants by either tying them in place with more cotton thread or by moving the moss aside and using a small amount of glue to secure it to the Terra Base itself. So much of aquascaping is trying to manipulate the natural world, but we are always at the will of growth and the constantly changing evolution of nature. Nature itself is Wabi-Sabi and beautifully imperfect. Bringing the beauty of nature into the home adds a life full of soul, a beauty that celebrates the impermanent and the incomplete. It means living in a way that appreciates the beauty in the details of the mundane and encourages us to stop and appreciate the small things in life that we have a tendency to overlook.